That's good. So everybody, we have few people here. Come back to the lives on Thursdays. I guess some of you have been on the live that we had last week. So initially, we supposed to discuss about the guitar. This is more or less, let's say, guitar talk. If you have any suggestions on the songs, if you have any proposal that how we should proceed in terms of the song, any sort of techniques, if you want to discuss whatever I can describe, whatever I can explain, we will discuss it. It's sort of guitar jam, or let's say sort of free guitar lesson according to your questions. I try to assign the time as much as possible. We are going to have 1 hour until 7 p.m. CET, and I try to support cover as much as I can. In case you have your guitar by your side as well, you can call, you can come up, and you can explain what flaw you think you want to get better, and discuss around that. But okay, so we can see your questions, but during that time, explain about some power chords that one thing that I thought maybe today we can discuss is that how it's more beneficial instead of using your third finger, using your pinky for the power chords. I know some of you probably think about the this let's say drop tuning, that you don't need to go on with the power chords, or you just do it like this. But you need to get used to sort of power chord instead of doing this. If you do this, that would be much more better. It's not something that I say it's wrong if you do like this, but if you do it like this, like so, if I wanna go with the G note, so we have G, and for the power chord on the fifth fret of the fifth string, so we do like this instead of this. So this will be helpful by the time. If you want to play fast, if you want to do more, let's say chord progression, instead of doing, let's say, this one, and it enhances your, let's say, power on more progressive chords by the time when you check out the new songs, or when you want to write the new stuff, something like that. So for instance, we have some chords that you need this pinky to go further out, like this one. So you need to have this one, and you need to add this one. So when you do this, by the time it gets more power, it's really, really, let's say, effective by the time. And we can try the same exercise as the same tempo that we discussed last week, like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So we go like 0 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, again 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and you just combine it. So if we go something like tempo 140, 150, and just raise it, or decrease it in a way that you can play it on the time. So we can do, if you take it slower, it's going to be, try to do it as a palm mute, not the free, let's say, strings, like, because in that regard you reinforce two three stuffs at the same time. From one side you do this power chord, from the other side, when you are doing the down picking, and you're doing palm mute, it's more, it gets more power, because you need to touch both of the strings. So it's going to be, that is a new part for this exercise, that you can start like from zero first, again, and you can come up to fret 7 or fret 9, something like that, and you just do it. That is something will be super helpful when you want to go to the new chord progression, or when you want to do some sort of changes by the time you learn new stuff. So again, I try to go from 0 to fret 9, fret 7, something like that, and try to come back. So the main tempo should be slower when you want to practice this one. But finally, it should sound something like this on higher tempos, like something like, okay? But you can try it like, another plus point for using pinky instead of the third one, when you want to do the power chords. Sometimes you do with this octave, you want to take the octave as well at the same time. Instead of doing this like chordy thing to just put these two fingers, you can use this one. So by this finger, you can just push two strings and do like, I think that is more powerful and gives you more flexibility in terms of playing instead of doing. It's not wrong. It's not something that I say is wrong, but it's much more comfortable if you do. And when you make more gain, it will be like. The next thing that we can discuss today, I posted a video on my YouTube and on my Instagram. I got lots of comments about the pinch harmonic, that how we should do the pinch harmonic, or uh, explain it in a way that it's really easy peasy. One thing that I can say, I mean, it's not that much complicated. For sure, it takes time, and you need to just put a time for applying pinch harmonics. Okay, but at a certain point, when you get it, you can apply it on strings. You can apply it on different kind of, let's say, tones and different kind of part of the songs. One exercise that we discussed last week was that please try to do this exercise on, let's say, higher tones and higher strings, not the lower strings. So instead of starting from sixth string, it's better to do it something with the second or third string. So how it works, I think fret 7 string G, that is a good start, that you try to do it on a high gain. Okay, this is without pinch harmonic. Now this is with pinch harmonic. And how does it work? I think I explained this last week, but let's do it one more time. You keep it like this. You have the guitar pick like this. Immediately when you touch the string, this part of the finger, inner part of the finger, it should touch the string, but it shouldn't mute the string. So that's the part that you should go really, really slowly when you want to start this technique. So once again, we touch the string with the pick, and immediately when we touch the string with the pick, part of the thumb should touch the string. So if this is the string, I touch it like this. I touch it and I just touch after the picking part of the string, and by that we will get the sound. The position of the hand, it shouldn't be that much forward, it shouldn't be that much on the neck. It is somewhere after the bridge pickup. Okay, so when I do the pinch harmonic, my hand is almost in the middle, a little bit to the bridge pickup. So just for the example, as I said, it's going to be seventh fret on the third string. It sounds like that. Okay, we want to have more sustain and make sure we apply it correctly. So I do. And as you move your right hand, it has a different tone on different side of the guitar. So if I do, you see, but doesn't matter. There is no difference. Still, it sounds like it has to sound as we discussed. So if I do, it's the same thing, but try to do it like this. First, touch the same note without anything. Make sure you push the string correctly. You have the good grip on the tone and on the note. You have the gain. My gain right now is on clock 3 on my Boss Katana. So I do like. That's the first step. When we get this, you can try with 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise with the from the, let's say, higher strings again, and go to the top, from the down to the top, not vice versa, not like this. We go from this, and it's really simple. When you have the grip, like, we go around and try to check it, that if it can apply, I mean, on all part of the strings. So I try with this one. It's okay. Second one is okay. Third string is okay. It's okay. One point that I want to say, this is a good check, because I remember when I tried to go around with this technique, I was really inspired by Zach White. It was in the beginning of my guitar playing era. So I immediately tried to apply it on the second fret of this sixth string, and it was hard to me. It was a song get me through, of Ozzy Osbourne. So the main riff was something like this, but with the pinch harmonic was something like this. Okay, it was super hard. So this exercise, when I saw it, it acts like a police, and I could understand. Okay, on some parts I need to fix my right hand first, then I need to jump to the sixth fret. If I can have a good grip, for instance, on the fourth string first, like do something like this, or on the fifth fret of the fifth string, then that's the pre-step to the next step that I can try on the fifth string, on the fifth fret on the sixth string. So to wrap up, try to do it like this. This is the police. Okay, what do we have? Can you play Master of Puppets solo? Yeah, I can, but what's the point to play it here? Because we talk about the more guitar check and guitar talk. If there is something in the guitar playing that you want me to support, I think that would be much more helpful for the others time, just to showing or playing some part of the songs. Play Thunderstruck by ACDC. Uh, I mean, what's the point of playing Thunderstruck? Because I mean, maybe I can say one point in that. Yeah, I can go with the Common Mistake series, that for that song of ACDC, some of the guitar players and, let's say, early learners play it in a wrong way. Instead of doing on the, let's say, I think you should touch all the tones, not, let's say, doing pull off. So instead of the this is wrong, you should do something like that. Instead of doing okay, you should do. And for that, that's the right hand picking thing that can be helpful for you. Uh, to move your right hand better and more efficient, you should do like this. Okay, not from this side, not like this. You should only move your wrist. Okay, so with the lower gain, it's going to be like this. Focus on that, and then something like that. No worries. Toy Sport Gaming, say hi. Hi. And I think we don't have any other questions at the moment. So, okay. Something that I'm repeating and I'm talking each week with you guys. I mean, that is really helpful for your right hand riffing, in combining with moving your wrist. I think it's better to move on with the gallop pickings or Swedish gallop picking. That is something that can be helpful in a, let's say, long run, to have a better riffing and some better controlling. For me right now, it's a bit tough to always do the gallop picking with my right hand, because I mean, it's been a long time that I'm trying to use the normal alternate picking for the riffing. If I want to try it on a battery of Metallica, so the main riff is something like, so it's down up down down up down and again down. We do something like so down up down 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 up down down. So that's the main thing, okay. But if we want to do the, let's say, gallop picking, we should, instead of the last down, we should do up. So it will be like this one. So instead of, we do this technique. Is super fun and it's really good for the riffings, like this is a Meshuggah thing. But try to get a grip out of that. Maybe, I mean, you can't go on immediately with the bleed from Meshuggah, but that's really good for lots of riffings right now, and that's a good technique by the time. So for the battery, I just made an example. It will be, instead of, it will be. Can you play Crazy Train? Can you play solo of Crazy Train? Yes, I can play. I played it on my, and I uploaded on my Instagram. Can you play White Frontier backing track, because I want to play the riff and the solo with you. I think you can play the riff, or you can play the solo, and it's really fun to see you guys are playing. If you want, you can just come up and you can play it. There's no point that I play the backing track for you, but that would be fun. I'm up for such a stuff. Van Halen. Rest in peace. God, Eddie. Okay, I want to show you some stuff from my let's say my band. It's called Manistar. We released our debut album last October. I want to play one of the songs for you, or maybe two. It depends how you like the vibe. But okay, let's see. It's called Live Moment. The tuning is on drop C. Let's do the volume check. So I hope you get a good volume out of this. So that is the original shit. There we go. Wait a second, the volume sucks. On scroll. So that was live moment, one of the original stuff of Manustar project. The whole album is called Made by Desire. In case you didn't listen to it, it's fun to listen to it now. It's on Spotify. Okay, let's see if you have any other questions, any other points to discuss here. Maybe I can switch on the other. It's all okay. So one technique that I can show you that I used for the previous song in the guitar solo part, it was the hybrid picking combination between hybrid picking and the chicken picking. This is something that is really, let's say, old schooly thing from country music. But I have to confess again. First, I just thought this from Zach White. It's really hybrid in way of playing some guitar solos, uh, and how it works. It works between the finger and between the nails that you have on your right hand. So if I want to show it, I need to come a bit more closer. So how it works? The technique that I applied was like, so I do pull off from the fret 12 to the fret 10 with this middle finger. So in a let's say overall picture, it sounds like, but how it works slowly. So pull off, and then I continue. I come to the fret 12, and when you want to do it on a high speed, it becomes a bit juicy, and it sounds really fun and fast. On a high gain, it will be like. There is another way to do this lick, let's say, that you do a sort of sweep picking. That is also good and easy to apply your, let's say, this lick between pull off and the note on the top. To we do pull up and then touch the note on 11 on the second string. So it will be slowly, it will be something like this. Just focus on my right hand. It will be. So I don't do not up, down. When you want to increase the speed, that is not really hybrid. That is not really economic. Okay, and so I mean, it gets faster if you do. Okay, but this is fun for me when I do the chicken picking sort of. So instead of doing, I do, okay. Stairway to Heaven. I think that song is forbidden to be played in some locations, if I'm not wrong. So that is risky to play that song. But I can show the chords that how you can play it. So put your finger. This is the minor chord, okay? A minor chord. Put your finger here on the fret 7, fourth string, and use bar on the fifth fret. Full bar, okay? And then you touch the string like this, and okay, you come down. And when you wanna jump to the next one, by your pinky keep. But there's another part that you need to touch the, let's say, octave as well. So something like this. Yeah, that's a limited thing. I don't want to challenge my life with that. To just, but again, that was the hybrid picking and chicken picking that you can apply and you can play on guitar solo. But yeah, for the sweep picking, something that I can say, no worries, mate. Something that I can say, for the riff playing, that you can also apply that. So the one that I showed, like, there's a riff as an exercise that I do when I want to do the warm up. That I do pull off and I touch the string on top. So I do pull off and I do, and it sounds like pull off. Have you heard of Sugizo? Sugizo? No, I didn't hear about them. What is the genre? Can you specify more? Is it a sort of modern thing? Is it the old school thrash metal? Is it thal? Is it gent? Why I should listen to them? Sugizo, Japanese guitarist. Let's do the quick check. Sugizo. Uh, Maybe I know this guy Sugizo by the face, but not playing. Ah, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a famous musician. I recognize from the face. Man, he's 56 years old. He looks super young. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, he's super idol, I can say. One of the famous faces. But sorry, I didn't know by the name. That happens. There are some artists and there are some songs that we don't know the name, but they are out there. They are amazing and they are famous, such as Mr. Sugizo. Thank you for mentioning and reminding. Thank you, buddy, for your information that you are here. We say each week that we have a live guitar talk. We go around the things that you want to know, you want to maybe learn, that I can help in that regard. Each Thursday, 6 p.m. CET, we are going to have a live. And thanks for subscribe. We will post more long videos each Sundays. And yeah, thanks for supporting the channel. This is your channel. I want to learn, and you seem very helpful. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, this is like a chat, and going around the stuff that we can talk from the beginner level up to the, let's say, advanced level. I mean, as I said, as much as I can help, because I mean, I myself influenced by the old school thrash metal. I love gentle stuff. I love modern stuff as well. Maybe the way that I'm playing, it's more, let's say, old school, because, yeah, I mean, the idols that I've been inspired, they are idols. Let's say, Zach White, Dimebag, Kerry King, and if you put it on the other hand, when you see this Gibson, I inspired a lot by Gary Moore as well. So it's combination of everything. Speaking of the modern stuff, I think I never played with my new baby. Maybe I need to do a long video about my guitar collection. It's not that much, but all of them are amazing. Pippin in Arsenal. So this is Epiphone SG. This is my birthday gift that I got from my wife, my sweetheart Sarah. You can see the picture here. This is inspired from Saunders' channel. Thank you, Father Sander. This is Epiphone SG, and I tried to change the pickups because I wanted to have a more gain, and I wanted to have the sort of low tuning to sound a bit more modern, let's say, compared to the um, previous stuff that we are cooking with Manistar for the new songs. This is the songwriting is under the progress right now. We have some new stuff, but now I mean, the guitar. I don't have any chain in between. It goes straight to this Boss Katana, the wireless mini amp. Everything that you're hearing in the lives is through this one, nothing else. So there is no chain, there's nothing. This is not advertised, by the way, and I don't get any money for just introducing this, but this is super super useful and super handy. So I go straight to this one. If we want to play uh, okay, I can see your comment and I can feel the smell. Man, you have a issue. Okay, so I want to put it on a low gain, like something like clock 12. This is on a drop A tuning right now. So we only need the bridge pickup, no neck, and instead of neck, we have this amazing setup. Sounds something like this. Yeah, I mean, you. I try to keep it simple to just can push people try to learn. You shouldn't have something complicated always. You can try with the easy, simple, and efficient stuff, and just put your time on that. It's more matter of practice. 10 10 minutes per day. 10 minutes per day. Whatever you want to learn, put it 10 minutes per day. After a while, you touch the climax. That is the magic of training. So we have a drop A tuning here. I'm gonna play some riffs that I wrote on it, and yeah, see how it sounds. I see basic equipment. Yeah, we talk about that. Hey, I just want to ask which amp you're using right now. Yeah, we talk about the amp right now. I go straight to this one, Boss Katana Mini. It sounds super huge. If you can see from the volume and knob here, it's on. I think it's on clock 9. You should, you should look at this vice versa. And instead for the gain on this guitar, because we have the EMG Active 81, it's on clock 9 as well. So you hear the sound. Okay, should see me more. So that's it. That is my amp. I see using basic equipment, but the sound is great. Thanks, buddy. Talk about that. Do you have a recommended guitar for a beginner? It depends on stuff that you like, you listen, you and at the end you want to play. If you're listening to, for instance, if you're listening to periphery or gentle stuff, I don't recommend to get a Les Paul. If you listen to the, let's say, um, I don't know, Gary Moore, I don't recommend to go with the Airstring Jackson. So first of all, go around and see that what is stuff that you're listening to, and then there are lots of brands out there that they are really good these days. If you tell me what kind of genre you want to start to dig in, I can help you better. But one thing that I can recommend, all in all, between all the guitars that I saw, they have a really really good quality, and it's worth the price that you pay. It's PRS and SE models. They are really good. I think SE 245 that has a shape of Les Paul. I played with them. They are really good, and they are really fine in terms of budget. And from the, let's say, if we want to go with the 24 frets, I mean SE 24 also is a custom 24 if I'm not wrong. Those ones are really really nice guitars as well. Schecter is really good. It's worth the price, as I said. And you can start with some Jackson models, but one thing that you need to be careful when you want to go with the I mean lower price guitars, just control your motivation and ambition for the bridge, for the float rows. I propose to go with without whammy bar, without any float rows. Go with the fixed bridge. That would be much more effective in the quality of the guitar. You can, I mean, I can't say the brand, but you probably saw some guitars with a whammy bar that they cost something like $400 or $500, but the quality won't be good, and you're gonna have a problem with intonation, with playing, with tuning, with changing the strings. So if you want to go with something like Floyd Rose, or really super fun, high quality Vami bar, go with the. You should pay something like above, I don't know, $1,500, or uh 20. I mean, yeah, $2,000, something like that. Be careful with that. Um, okay, we have some fun questions here. Dirty Reef Man, thank you, buddy. I mean, this riff, this is the new riff that we are working on with Manistar. I can play it once more. This is between minor harmonic and stuff like that. We try to dig in and understand more, but it's on drop A. I go around with octave on 13, and I go on the 13 on the lower string. So it sounds something like. Yeah, that's the riff. Favorite Pantera riff? Oh, that's really good and hard question. My favorite Pantera riff. I love 5 minutes alone. That sounds really Pantera-ish. But I think Domination is my favorite one, because it's fast, it's old school, and it has a breakdown. That's the lowest part of the universe. that that if you wanna, I think you saw the video on my page that I go around with the tuning. If I wanna play it on the, let's say, standard B tuning instead of E tuning, it sounds like. Yeah, that is the sound of the low tuning. Um, but yeah, Domination 5 minutes alone. I like 5 minutes alone because of one reason. Because that riff sounds like a drop riff, but it's not a drop riff. It's the magic is with the tuning, and I see some people when they want to play that riff, they go, that's not really hard riff. We go just on a drop D, and we play between third and the fifth fret. But it's not like that. You should go on the standard tuning. If it's, I mean, it's not a standard. I think it's a standard D tuning, something like that. By saying a standard, I mean in terms of using the strings. So it's not drop tuning. I like that one. That slide that comes down with the octave. That is really juicy in the riff. And when you want to do the muting on this riff, it's not like that. It's that is the another detail that God bless Steinbeck, that he put on a riff. He was a super genius. So Yeah. So, can you play your favorite solo? I have lots of favorite solos, but I think No More Tears is one of them. Uh, so that part that it goes to the I like this part. Yeah, something like that. Just really, really bad way of playing that solo, but yeah, that is my favorite solo. One of the favorite solos. I have another solos in my mind, but the other one is Stillborn. I like the part that Zach comes down. That pinch harmony, and then that one. That is another part of the solo that I like. When you have the time, check out the Lunacy. I for you. This is the music I like. I do like Metallica and 80s rock growing into. Yeah, 80s rock and 80s metal was super pure, man. I mean, all of us from the pop genre up to the this modern thought or stuff like that, we are influenced, in my point of view, from 80s rock or metal or stuff like that. Damn, you make it all seems easy. It's not hard. Uh, I mean, it's not easy, but it's not hard. I can say. Just give it a time. I will post a video about the No More Tears guitar solo. That how is the way that you will be able to play it. I mean, there are tabs and there are lots of instructions out there that you can play the solo very good. But you just focus on the parts first and then attach the different parts together. So for this part, so this one, if we break it slowly or to another part, it will be like. So try to do it. Try to have it in the slow mode. I mean, all the guitar lessons out there, all the resources that you can find, they say to you first play everything as slow as possible. Give it a time. Practice 10, 15 days per day, and then magic comes itself. It's like, I mean, riding bicycle. Right now you are not thinking when you are pedaling, okay? That's part of your muscle memory. Playing guitar is like that. First you need to focus, first you need to put more attention. By the time when you do it more and more and more and more, it becomes part of the muscle memory, something like that. I mean, if I want to simplify it. How long have you been playing? I don't know exactly how long. I mean, exactly if I want to give you the year. But I was a drummer. My brother was a guitar player. So we had a guitar, and I didn't know when I started to play my favorite riffs, and then all of a sudden, when I watched Zach White, I quit from drums and I jumped on guitar. So I think something like maybe 14, 15 years I'm playing and still learning, because everything new thing comes and you have to adapt yourself. I have lots of problems in my playing that I'm working on them. So if you're asking how long I'm playing guitar, yeah, something like 15, 16 years. But that doesn't matter. You can find the guitar players that they are playing 3 years and they are much more better than me. Time for this case doesn't matter. It's better to try to understand and play the things that you like and be really fluent in your playing. That's my point of view. And be open to learn the new stuff. Yes, that's it. I think that was the last question. Let's go around. I think the time is gone, but we can have 1 2 minutes in case we have another questions. Last question for me is: have you heard of Bloody Wood? Yes, for sure. They have a guitar solo in their song Yacht. Yes, yeah, Bloody Wood is amazing. They have a really, really good modern tone, and they have a good natural sound, in my point of view. I think that is how the bands should sound these days. Yeah, those guys are amazing. But okay, I think this is it for today. Next week, Thursday, 6 p.m. CET, we are going to discuss again about the guitar. Send me messages on my Instagram account. It's Amir Manustar. And if you have any points, if you have any questions, or if you have any thing that you want to discuss about it, I mean, music related, guitar related, let's have a chat over there. God bless you all. Thank you, mates. See you next week.